Because if you do, I'll be the one waiting. Have a good night.
What up, y'all? This your boy Ace here, and welcome to Afternoons Light. Let's talk about CM Punk and the Judgment Day. So, recapping first with CM Punk, he made the decision to sign with Adam Pearce in the Raw brand as he was going to make his decision. And I did want to talk about something because I do think he made the right decision. SmackDown would have been if he was going to be going against Roman Reigns. It's clear that he's going to battle Seth at WrestleMania 40. He's already talked about going to the Royal Rumble and winning it, which I think is going to happen. And then him and Seth are going to go at it for the title. And by the way, Seth better lose that goddamn championship at WrestleMania. Or, you know how people are like, with Roman Reigns, they're like, they want Roman Reigns to lose it. And by the way, I think if Roman Reigns doesn't lose it at WrestleMania 40, he definitely will be on his way to beating Bruno Sammartino's record in 2029. So, I think this is the last chance for Roman Reigns to lose the title, by the way, coming up. If he don't lose it at WrestleMania 40, nobody's beating him until 2029. It's pretty damn obvious. And then for Seth Rollins, I think you give it to CM Punk. CM Punk is a babyface right now for the looks of it. Senior Money in the Bank. At some point after WrestleMania, I have him cash in on Punk. And get the championship. Because last video I talked about Damian Priest and how important he is to the Judgment Day, then with the whole R-Truth situation. I think that's the way you roll with it. But Rollins has to drop this title at Mania, bro. He has to. He would have had it for a year. I think that's long enough. Give it to Punk at WrestleMania. Let him carry it for a few months and then let Damian Priest cash in. I don't know when I forgot when the time, if they're going to do Money in the Bank in July again, I don't know if he has to cash it in by that point. I forgot how it goes. If anybody in the comment section remembers how it goes with Money in the Bank, when's the last time you could cash it in? I don't know if there's like a 12-month. Ain't it like a 12-month thing to it where you have to cash in? I forgot, man. But let me know in the comment section what it was. But that's how I would do it. So, Judgment Day, one of the things I love about Raw is that it's pretty much all about the Judgment Day on Raw. It's usually about the baby faces going against Judgment Day, trying to get control of the locker room. Now we got the newest baby face. They did it with Randy Orton, but Randy Orton went to SmackDown. With CM Punk, I was like, there's no reason for him to really go to SmackDown unless he's going to face Roman Reigns. I like the idea of what they have with NXT, especially with the Core J stuff with CM Punk, with him being someone that could be down in NXT, helping the younger guys out. I think you could still actually do that with Punk in the future. But I think right now he's so important on the superstar side. These are probably his last years of wrestling. He's coming out of his prime as a wrestler. I think you definitely got to use him in this structure right now. Down the line, he can help HBK out with the NXT roster. If everything's going good with him in the WWE in the next few years, then you could maybe have CM Punk maybe work behind the scenes and be that figure, maybe be a NXT general manager or something like that. I think you could do that down the road. I think they could revisit that. But for right now, I think the smart decision was on the Raw brand. He's always felt like a Raw guy. Even though he was with the Straight Edge, I love this gimmick with the Straight Edge Society when he was a heel on SmackDown back in the day. I think he's always felt like a Raw guy. So I think that's the perfect fit. Like I say, you could go against Rollins in the Judgment Day. But let's talk about this segment right here. This was pretty interesting. So I think this was before the R-Truth jumping part. CM Punk was walking backstage and he came across Damian Priest, Finn Balor, Dominik Mysterio, JD McDonagh. And I think they were on their way to coming out. Yeah, they were on their way to coming out to the ring. And Punk asked, "Hey guys, where's Rhea?" And then Priest laughed and called him a funny guy. Priest welcomed Punk to our show. He welcomes to the show. Priest said he hopes that Punk is the guy who finishes his story so that he can cash in on it and brace up the Senior Money in the Bank briefcase. And this is what I love about this. They kind of give you an early window to, if Punk could get that title at WrestleMania, he could start a program with Damian Priest and Damian Priest cashes that thing in on him, and then you can have, by next summer, Damian Priest is your new Raw champion. I think that'd be great, because Punk doesn't have to have the championship that long. Like, for real, Punk doesn't need the championship beyond like 2 or 3 months. So I think you could give it to Damian Priest, maybe even at the next Money in the Bank. He cashes it in that Money in the Bank. I think you could do it. Or SummerSlam, one of the two. Like, sometime that summer, Damian Priest should be allowed to cash that thing in. But that's why I was asking y'all, does he have to cash it in by the next Money in the Bank? Because I think SummerSlam might be a little too late if he can't. So, we'll see. And, I just think that this is going to be so interesting, bro. This is where CM Punk actually being on Raw actually helps everything. Because he's an interesting babyface, first of all. Him going against the Judgment Day, I think is definitely going to be a good thing for Raw. Because it's an actual babyface to me. It's not the same old what we've been seeing this past year with the Judgment Day and some of the babyface like Cody Rhodes or I won't even say Jey Uso just yet because he's only been there like a few months now. But like just some of the other guys back there, you know what I mean? I think this feels fresh. And then we know that there's gonna be something coming out of this where it's Damian Priest versus CM Punk for the title. And you can have that going, you know, that program going after WrestleMania. This gives you something to have to look forward to after WrestleMania. So I think it's perfect, man. I got the goosies looking at this because I'm like, damn, man. I'm looking like I know a lot of people are looking forward to Seth versus Punk, and that match is gonna bang at WrestleMania. But I'm gonna be honest, man. I'm looking more forward to Damian Priest and CM Punk. I really think I'm looking more forward to that when we get to that point. But that's just how I feel, man. But let me know y'all thoughts. Give this video a like, share, subscribe. We're gonna talk about Mommy next. Yep, Rhea Ripley had a match. And we got to talk about that one, man. Like I said, give this video a like, share, subscribe. Thank y'all for watching. After News, the like.